Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today is That Backyard Life from the Here We Grow Again crew. And this is a creator who came into the Superchat community just maybe a month or two ago. They're here with us frequently, but they have also been extra supportive, not only here in the Superchat channel, but on our copyright-free music channel as well. Coming in there almost every single day to help us grind out the watch hours and get that channel moving. So with 250 subscribers, they are already halfway on the road to 300. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. There's a bit of variety on this channel, as you can imagine, and hopefully you'll enjoy connecting with them as I have. Hopefully we'll see them in the chat soon. Thank you for everybody for coming in early. If you haven't already given a thumbs up on the way in, I hope that you will. They really do help the stream. And I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and it really does help. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. Niche Inspiration, I did see your message on Instagram. We talked. I responded to you. Unless you sent something else that I missed, but when you open it up, you'll have a look and see. But thank you for that. It's great to see so many people here so early. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently, of course. I do see that Thrill Seeks has walked in, so I will get them onto the wheel along with Dead Soul Girl Gamer and Corinne's Life, as they are members, so I put them on right away. Andy from Ace Flaw 1 is back with us again today. Black Phoenix is in the house. Great to see you here. I think that might be a brand new connection for Superchat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the chat, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Brenda Davis, Scrappity, Doodah, D-Painting, and more is in the house. Good to see you here. Cabaret Gaming is another supportive creator, along with Chef Andre Davey. They come over to the copyright-free music channel regularly. Hopefully everybody will check that out. The link will be dropped every half hour or so here in the chat. Facing Reality is here, and Fanatic Guide. I caught on another premiere just before we started Superchat about an hour ago. Always good to have you here. Modest Moon Gazer, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And my Aussie Garden and Kitchen is back with us again, along with, like I said, Niche Inspiration has been here. Natural Jamaican Vegan is with us. And Peacekeeper is back in the house as well with Poly 180 Animation Studios. I think they're back with us for the second time. Randolph Richardson, I believe we've seen that channel before, and forgive me if I'm wrong. Again, hopefully you're feeling welcome. And for everybody, there are a lot of dynamic creators here in the chat, and that will come through in the next 2 hours. Hopefully everybody is feeling welcome, and please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. Everybody's here to connect. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. That Girl Prinny is in the house, along with TWTTV. And thank you, everybody, especially for coming in so early. Thank you, Cabaret Gaming, for the share on Twitter. Yes, anybody who tweets or retweets for us gets added automatically into our Twitter list, and hopefully you will meet the over 70 other creators from the Superchat community who are active on Twitter, and hopefully everybody will trade favors and be able to swap some tweets and retweets for each other. Niche Inspiration, we don't do a lot of self-promotion here, so yeah, it's fine that you want to hit 200 followers. We all have a milestone that we want to hit. But what you'll find in the chat is the more that you promote your own channel, the less people will come to you because they know you're more interested in your own than helping others. So the idea here is, of course, we want to support other creators knowing that they'll support us back. So if you need 10 subscribers, go subscribe to 10 other channels, and then they'll come back to you. Ghostly Winds, good to see you here. I'm going to put you right onto the wheel because I did get you on the wheel, but you slipped out right before we got your channel up. Ghostly Winds is a longtime friend of Superchat, and I want to make sure we get a chance to have a look at their channel. I think Rochelle Vanterpool just walked in as well. Thank you for coming in. Yes, the Wheel of Praise, the Wheel of Weight. The Wheel of Doom is the official name, set by Mr. Naz TV from so long ago. So thank you once again, everybody, for coming in. I will add some names to the wheel as we need them. Right now we are looking at That Backyard Life from the Here We Grow Again crew. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Like I said, they are sitting at 250 subscribers right now, but hopefully we can push them a little bit closer towards the 300 that they're thinking about. Barb's Country Home, thank you for coming in. I think I just saw you in another live stream with Little Frenchie in Big Texas, right? So thank you for coming in, and hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the chat, and that will come through today. Hopefully you'll not be shy, meet some new friends and family members. If you take your time and go one by one, you'll follow the instructions in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. And then Mama Glow Up is an extremely supportive creator, always over there with us on the Copyright Free Music channel every single day, helping us get that moving and partying it up with us. Chupa Pie Channel, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then Poly 180 Animation Studio. So I will explain in detail what the purging that we experience is going on with the YouTube algorithm. Ever since about halfway through last September, what happens is YouTube aggressively goes through and removes any connections that it feels are inactive or invalid. And it does a very bad job. It's being very aggressive. So this is why we put so much focus on the idea that we must do more for others than we expect to have done for us. We must do everything we can for each other while we're connecting. And that's why I put so much focus on promoting other channels, you know, and then knowing that they will come back and do the same for you. So the good news is that the connections that end up sticking are always the most loyal and dedicated ones. In a typical Tuber Chat live stream, you might have over 100 creators that will come through here in a 2-hour period through the chat. So we can't bet that every single creator is going to subscribe to the same idea that we do about promoting others more so than themselves, right? Not everybody thinks that way, which is fine. And it takes newcomers a little bit of time to get used to the ideas and the procedure and the importance of following it all the way through. So what we do here when we connect with people is head to a channel, start a conversation with the person first in the chat to make sure they're paying attention, because they could be out supporting another creator, watching another video. You don't want them to miss your message. As soon as you know that they understand you're about to visit their house or go to their channel, you head there, watch a full video. Must be at least 3 minutes long. Better if it's 4, 5, or 6 minutes long, or even longer. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. You can't say nice vid or new fam here or friend from Tuber Chat or any of that stuff, because when we say things in the comment section that everybody else is saying, it gets held for review by the YouTube spam filters, and YouTube might take your connection away. While you're there, you give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on. My suggestion as well is think about leaving a comment on their discussion or community tab, and then take an extra video or two and add them into your watch later list that you can run after the stream. Now, if everybody did that, everybody's connections would stick. You'll see that when I put channels on the screen, every channel I put up is subscribed. It's very, very, very rare that YouTube takes me away from anybody, but Tuber Chat does lose subscribers just like everybody else does. We see it here maybe once in a 4-day weekend, and hopefully that's a good explanation and makes makes sense to everybody. If anybody has questions, I'll do what I can to elaborate and help. Emotion has just dropped a super chat on us. They are an extremely generous creator. They happen to be a gold member, so we will look at that channel next for that super chat before we start spinning the wheel again. But they are a gold member, so their link will be dropped every 30 minutes or so by Nightbot, as we will soon see. As well, I see Pal's Island Kitchen has come in. So I'm getting you right onto the wheel as a member also. And SK Marvel Official, good to see you in the house. Forgive me if I've missed anybody. And yes, Ghostly wins. YouTube is being a supervillain lately. Life with Tash, good to see you in the house. Forgive me if I've missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to, as long as everybody's still active. We should get around to everybody here in the chat. Joy, Blessed Life, good to see you here. If anybody in the chat has mentioned a question or a comment that they meant for me to see that I missed, just please mention it again with either 3 thumbs up or @mention Superchat Connect and Grow. I will try to keep my eyes open for that, and hopefully it will help me see it the nenext time around. Robert Macanasia, good to see you again. And I think I just missed another, The Life of Nahid. Good to have you here. So hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Thanks so much for the share, Brenda Davis, for the Facebook group. I appreciate that. Tuberchat has a Facebook group as well where everybody can share their videos. And we have a subreddit for anybody that's active on Reddit as well. So I always appreciate the shares as well. The thumbs up are great. Oh, that's my fault, Poly 180 Animation Studios. Probably I watched 2 of your videos instead of 1 if it was something that was less than 10 minutes, so forgive me for doing that. I tend to say the same things all the time. I just make sure that my personal comments are longer. Cubs Den, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. That is an extremely influential and generous creator who does live streams in a similar fashion to what we do here. They put a lot of focus on the inner workings of YouTube so that everybody can make the best decisions for their channels and their videos. And you will see an extremely active chat over there. They love to share their information with everybody, and they are extremely informative. They've been a longtime friend of Tuberchat from the beginning. I've met many friends and family members from Cubs Den, both for my personal channel and for here in Tuberchat as well. Thrill Seeks, thank you for the super chat. For that reason, we will put your channel up right before I start spinning the wheel after we look at Emotion. And I'm going to get that channel up right now. I actually just watched one of his videos right before we started. And Emotion still climbing rapidly and having some serious success in the last week or so. They've crossed their 1,000 subscribers, now are at 1,170, almost 1,200 already. And they're posting frequently, so you'll see that. And as well, they have had some wild success lately with a reaction video that they did. So Emotion, when I look for this channel, I type in New Soul R&B because the name and the word Emotion are so unbelievably popular that they struggle with the search results for now. As time goes on and the channel gets more popular, YouTube will do a better job of predicting when people are looking for this particular channel. But in the meantime, we got to do everything we can to try to find them. So like I said, I put New Soul R&B because that's what we find when we get to that channel. And this is a talented singer-songwriter. So you'll find a lot of original music here from Emotion, both in videos and live streams. And then as well, like I said, he did do a reaction video the other day. And because he did the right reaction for this channel, he just kind of exploded that video with thousands of views, which is fantastic. Chrissy L, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. Mickey Laughs, good to see you here. And Ghostly Wins, thank you so much for your super chat. For that reason, we'll look at your channel right after Thrill Seeks, who's coming up next. Facing Reality is asking, what is the average time you should make your videos? So this is one of those things, you may not like the answer, but the truth is a video should be however long it should be. Now, I know that that's not a real answer. We usually want to hear a time when we ask that question. But if you follow some of the biggest YouTubers like Sonny Lenarduzzi, Think Media, Tim Schmoyer, Roberto Blake, and a myriad of others, they all say the same thing. Your video really should just be as long as it should be. If it needs to be 20 minutes to get everything in, that's great. But if you can do it all in 3 minutes, that's fine too. So there's nothing wrong with a variety of times for your videos. Myself personally, I'll often aim around 8 minutes. So if I have a video that's 7 minutes, I might add a little bit of long-winded speeches to drag it out over the 8-minute mark. And if I find a video that's like 13 minutes long, I might try to trim it down. The reason why is because when you're monetized, any videos over 8 minutes, you're able to put an ad in the middle if you want to. You don't have to, but at least you leave the option open for yourself. So I'm not saying I recommend that. I'm just giving you a little bit of what I've seen other bigger YouTubers talk about, who I also am influenced by, and then my own experience from my own channels and the other ones that I run. So hopefully that's somewhat of a useful answer, and hopefully that's helpful. So let's look at Thrill Seeks right now. And like I said, there's a brand new video there from 14 hours ago from Emotion for you to check out when you get there. I just watched that. Thrill Seeks is coming up right now. This is Dave. He has a lot of outdoor content, including theme parks, particularly roller coasters. And with the world's being in the state it's been for the last year, a lot of us haven't been able to get out and witness some of that stuff ourselves. So it's great that we have this content to look at and give us something to look forward to again. Live vicariously through Dave's eyes, if you want to put it that way. And thank you one more time for your super chat. Thrill Seeks is already our stream boss for today, and thank you one more time, Emotion and Ghostly Winds. We're going to look at that channel next. That Blue Moon, always good to see you. They always spread lots of positivity through the chat, which I always appreciate. And then Black Girl Story, good to see you here, and thank you, Ghostly Winds. That makes it that much more meaningful. I really do appreciate it. Super chats and memberships and things like that are available on this channel. They're absolutely unnecessary, very much appreciated. But everybody has the chance to be on the wheel and the screen. It just takes some time. So in the case of super chats and memberships, we just let them move a little bit faster. That's all. But everybody can get their channel onto the screen, absolutely. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay. And let's look at Ghostly Winds. So Thrill Seeks is an extremely generous creator as well. They've been with TuberChat for a while now. Many, many, many months. They are gold members, so their link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. And as with all the silver and gold members, they get those slides that we see at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream as well. With 966 subscribers, this channel is officially on the road to 1K. Now, I'm hoping we can push Thrill Seeks a little bit farther. They happen to be a moderator on our copyright-free music channel as well, so I just want to put some focus on the support that Thrill Seeks gives to others as well. Hopefully you'll enjoy connecting to them. They are definitely a dedicated and loyal supporter. Ghostly Winds is a longtime friend of TuberChat. We did feature this channel several months ago. It was an overdue feature, but we did get it done. And we feature a different channel every single day here on TuberChat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They play a big variety of different video games on their channel. And it's interesting, I see Dr. Mario here. That was a game that I had never played when I was younger, originally having Nintendos and things like that. And then I, over the last few years, got those mini consoles, and that was included, so I managed to get into that. But that's a really cool match 3 type game. When you look at things like Candy Crush and games like that, you'll see that Dr. Mario was way ahead of its time. back then. Jack Dawson has walked in. Thank you so much for your super chat. And Ghostly Wins, thank you for yours as well. For that reason, we'll look at Jack Dawson's channel next, right before I start spinning the wheel. Ungame Miller's getting very close to 2K. Very cool. Hopefully we'll help you out. And thank you, That Girl Prinny. That's another creator that always comes over to the Copyright Free Music channel as well. That's a very supportive creator. I see them out supporting others all the time. Now, hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat. I never mean to. If anybody has mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see and I missed it, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, and hopefully I'll be able to catch it the next time around. Stiff Breast Ent, good to see you in the house. And once again, we're looking at Ghostly Wins, who plays a variety of different video games on their live stream, but they are a dynamic host and interesting to watch because they keep up with the chat very, very well, but also they have a great outgoing personality. You can tell that they're having fun when they're playing the games that they're playing, you know, kind of laughing when they get killed in different games and stuff like that. So I always have a good time hanging out with Ghostly Wins. Forgive me, it's been a little while. I plan to catch up with your channel, but it's great that they're here again. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. So next we're going to look at Jack Dawson. Now when I look for this channel, I type in Jack Dawson MLB The Show. This is a gaming channel, but this is another creator who's unbelievably generous, but their channel suffers through the search results right now because the name Jack Dawson is so unbelievably popular. So forgive me because I don't want to fall too far behind. Chris Yell, thank you so much for renewing that membership. She's been a gold member before. What that means is that starting tomorrow, or let's say this Friday when the next live stream comes up, your channel will get the slides that we have at the beginning and middle and end of every live stream, and your link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. And then I see as well Joy Blessed Life. Thank you so much for your super chat. For that reason, we're going to look at those 2 channels next, right before I start spinning the wheel. And I just want to read your message before I go on here. Aim for 10 minutes. Some are more to get. Smoky Mountains, Tennessee. Just drove. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so it's, you know, everybody's got to make the right decision for their channel. My suggestion is always to read your analytics because they will tell you the story. Even if you're not a nerd and a geek like I am, I love charts and numbers and graphs and things like that. I know not everybody likes it, but I promise you, if you just look at them, just read what it says, eventually what will happen is you'll start to see patterns. You're not always looking for what you're doing wrong, you're looking for what you're doing right. So when you have a couple of videos that are really popular, if you find that your 20-minute videos are the most popular ones, maybe that's a good time for you. If you find that most popular videos or shorts are only 3 minutes, maybe that's something to aim for. The analytics always tell the truth and they always tell the story. Sometimes it takes 40, 48 or 72 hours to get to the truth, and everybody knows what I'm talking about there, but eventually you get to it. Abby Stockermom, good to see you here. Unstable TV, great to have you in the house as well. And Finding Happiness in All You Do is back with us. That's a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. Alex and Jackie Tulloch is here. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I absolutely don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And pretty soon I'll be looking for names to add to our wheel. Jack Dawson, again, I search for MLB The Show when I look for this channel. You can probably find him with Assassin's Creed or Call of Duty or any of the other games that he plays in a variety on his channel. He does a mix of videos and live streams, and he's a fantastic commentator. So while the gameplay is going on, he's able to keep up with the action and keep up with the chat at the same time, which is really great stuff. I have a good time hanging out with Jack Dawson. I usually catch him 2 to 3 times a week, and hopefully everybody will enjoy helping push this channel from 1,650 subscribers a little bit farther towards the 1,700 that they're thinking about. And let me make sure I'm not missing anything. I think we're good to go. Trissa is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Modest Moongazer, yes, we're doing okay for thumbs up today. We have 34 now. Hopefully everybody will give one of those if you haven't already. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and it really does help the stream, so I'll appreciate it. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. And then, yes, that blue moon, like I said, always spreads lots of positivity. They are an unbelievably grateful creator, and they share that within the chat often. I appreciate that. So right now we're looking at Chrissy L. She's become a gold member again, but has been before, and with 1,590 subscribers, we're going to get her hopefully very, very close to the 1,600 that she's thinking about right now. And she has been with Superchat for a long time, but is also a dynamic creator and a loyal and dedicated supporter. I've seen them out supporting other creators as well. So I've got to catch up with this channel, but I'll be looking forward to doing that. Every video on the front page here is perfect for connecting. She's got everything from 3 minutes up to over 11 minutes. I got to take a break for a quick second. I'll be right back. Hello. All right, pardon me for that. My truck was in the shop for the last couple of days, so I had to get that repaired, and they're just letting me know that it's ready, so I had to attend to that. And once again, Chrissy L has been with Superchat for quite some time. We've seen this channel regularly, and then, like I said, she's a dynamic creator, and I have seen her out supporting others as well. So thank you one more time for renewing that membership, and we're going to get one more Super Chatter up onto the screen right now. Joy Blessed Life, thank you for the Super Chat. I really do appreciate that. I thought we were already connected, but maybe not yet. If this is the first time I'm having your channel up on the screen, then I will connect with you in a very special way right now. Barb's Country Home hopefully is meeting new friends and family members. It looks like it. And Unstable TV, Mondays are usually a little bit less wild than Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we're always here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and Monday. But the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Sometimes we're surprised. Some days are busier than others. But in any Tuber Chat live stream, you're almost guaranteed to find anywhere from 70 to 100 channels, sometimes many more, coming through in a 2 to 2.5 hour period. Not everybody can just stay for 2 hours just because it's convenient for me to stream at this time. So I appreciate every moment that everybody spends here in Tuber Chat, but you will find a lot of different creators coming through. And for the time that you spend, you should be able to meet anywhere from 8 to 10 creators per hour for the time that you spend here. Any faster than that is too fast. You'll probably end up losing connections there. And then otherwise, as long as we're always following the procedure, we should be good to go. And hopefully your connections are strong and solid. So for Joy Blessed Life, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So I'm going to take your latest video here. I always look for something over 10 minutes. I've added that into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. And that should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So let's think about spinning the wheel. I'm going to see what I can do about getting a couple of names onto the wheel right now. For those of you who are brand new, the way that this works is I have a robot called Botissimo. And what it does is a fantastic job of keeping track not only of how long everybody's here, but how interactive they are in the chat. So I can go through my list when it's time to get names for the wheel like I am right now. And I will grab that girl Prinny, Brenda Davis, and we'll spin, and then I'll get some more names in another moment here. we'll get another channel up onto the screen. And one more time, Joy Blessed Life, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. Corinne's Life is coming up right now. She's always in the chat as a member and a moderator. She is an extremely generous creator and loyal and dedicated supporter. She's got 2 channels. I'm going to show you the other in another moment here. But this is Corinne's Life. This is, like I said, a member and moderator who's here with us all the time. Ungame Miller's still with us. Very cool. And then you can see she's fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when we get to her channel, including super chats and memberships. She is a very generous creator, so this weekend I had at one point worn a t-shirt that she sent over from her second channel, which is right here, Corinne's Crafts. As well, she's willing to swap playlists with other creators in the chat for the purpose of gaining watch hours. If anybody in the chat wants to swap playlists with each other, just please simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And then as well, she shows you how she's creating some of the things that she ends up having for sale from Corinne's Crafts here, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. Now, one of the things we know about any channel under 100 subscribers is that the purging and the glitching is affecting them the most. So one of the things we want to do is, while we're connecting, do everything we can for each other, of course. An extra step that I like to do for channels under 100 is leave a comment on the discussion tab, to give the algorithm an extra little boost to say, hey, I intend on being subscribed to this creator. Please don't take that away. Coupon Gale, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I'll appreciate it greatly. And again, if anybody's willing to swap playlists, please just simply say so in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. Snowcone72, good to have you here. Thank you for coming in. And let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and then I'll add a couple of more names to the wheel. We're going to look at That Girl Prinny right now. Gail Southern Living, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. I tend to fall behind, especially when I get into long speeches and things like that. But I appreciate everybody's patience, and I appreciate every moment that everybody can spend here in Tuber Chat. That Girl Prinny is a loyal and dedicated supporter. I see them out supporting other creators as well. And they are over on our copyright-free music channel occasionally, helping to get our channel moving. It shows a bit of character behind the creator behind the channel when we talk about how they're out helping people. And then, yeah, Poly 180 Animation Studios, the speech that I've added to my arsenal here, where I talk about the idea of leaving a comment on the discussion tab, is something that's fairly new. One of the things to think about is, while everybody's here in Tuber Chat, they're spending a lot of the time that they're here outside of the chat, because every creator that you're connecting to, you're supposed to go to their channel and watch a video. We know that 60 to 70% of the people who come into Tuber Chat are on a phone. So it makes it almost impossible to be able to stay in our chat while going and watching a 3, 4, 5 minute video unless somebody has another device. So they often come in and out. So not everybody hears everything that I say. And then as well, for a myriad of different reasons, lots of people have the volume down and things like that. So as well as the regular human nature that comes into everything, where we just hope that most people do most of the things that we wish most of the time. That's why everybody continues to grow. That's why we have creators, crossing the 1,000 subscribers. We have monetized channels almost every week here and things like that. But we can't expect everybody to do everything. What I suggest to everybody all the time is, whatever you wish from others, go and do at least that much, if not more. So if you want comments on your discussion tab, go around and start putting comments on other people's discussion tabs. If you want people to watch 3 of your videos, go watch 10. If you want people to leave you a comment or 2, go leave 3 or 4, right? And we see over and over and over again, you'll tell by the stories I tell, by the channels that come through the chat, and particularly the ones that I put on the screen, what happens with the most generous creators as they're out there doing more for others. It continuously comes back, and we see that support just pumping channels right up. Spotless Com, thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I've missed anybody coming in. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And I did say I was going to add a couple of names to the wheel, so let me get that happening right now. Facing Reality will come up, and TWTTV, and Modest Moon Gazer. And we'll spin, and we'll get another channel up here. That Girl Prinny has 325 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. Dead Soul Girl Gamer is coming up right now. They live stream every single day. They tend to come in and out of the chat here, but we'll have a look at their channel anyway. And I'm not sure if they're here right this second or not. Oh, there they are. Never mind. They're right here. Okay. 235 subscribers has Dead Soul Girl Gamer right now. This is a creator who streams, like I said, almost every single day. They do a variety of videos and live streams, but they do a variety in their live stream, so it's not just a gaming channel, right? Primarily, she might play video games on her channel, but then as well does StreamYard panels, and also makes music and does that online and does that during her live streams as well. So there's a bit of a variety there. D&D family, good to see you in the house. And Inga S, always good to see you. That is a member, so of course I'm going to get them onto the wheel immediately. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Dead Soul Girl Gamer. She is a loyal and dedicated supporter who also comes both here in Tuber Chat, has been previously featured, and comes over to our other copyright-free music channel to hang out there and help us grind out the watch hours and get that channel moving. So I always appreciate everything that everybody does, both for me and for everybody in the community. But again, this is a loyal and dedicated supporter, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her and help push her towards the 300 that she's thinking about. Right now we're going to look at TWTTV. This is a long-time friend of Tuber Chat and somebody who's got 2 channels, both of which were featured recently here. Well overdue, as a matter of fact. And then Stiff Breast Dent, we don't do a lot of self-promotion, so I'm just going to... One of the mods, oh, okay, I got it. Took your message out there. What we're focused on here is supporting other people's channels, right? So let's say, for instance, if your next goal is 600 subscribers, as long as you're out meeting new creators and collaborating with others and supporting them, you will have people coming back to support you as well, and eventually you'll hit those goals. So the idea, of course, is that we give much more than we expect to receive, and the best success here in Tuber Chat is to make the first move. There are a lot of places where people can go to meet friends and family members in a similar way, and when we're worried about subscriber numbers, there's lots of places you can go to get those pumped up really, really fast, and we say things like, you know, come get me guys, bake with me, let's roll, let's dance, and all that other stuff. But here in Tuber Chat, we just work a little bit oppositely. The idea, again, is generosity. My interest is in making Tuber Chat a meeting place. The idea is that when you trade favors and build friendships with other creators, that's what gives your channel a really strong and solid foundation. So again, imagine if you had 100 true friends on YouTube. And I'm not talking about 1,000 subscribers. I mean 100 friends who will come back to your channel almost every single day, who will be interested in your success, who will be excited to join your premieres and live streams, and give you the likes, views, and comments and other things we need as growing YouTubers. Wouldn't it be a wonderful world? Because every video you put out would get its first 100 views and many comments and everything else right away. And that really helps with the algorithm as well. So it's much, much more important, in my opinion, to be collaborating with other creators, even in the smallest way, than to worry about trying to just make a great video and hope that everybody likes it, right? That comes too. So TWTTV has 704 subscribers right now. They are a dynamic couple of creators, and they've got a second channel here called Lil Red and Bunny Tracks. They've been in Superchat many times and have been featured with this channel as well. This channel features music videos from the same creators from TWTTV. So I've had a great time getting to know these creators in this channel, both of their channels really. And hopefully everybody will enjoy doing the same. One of the things I talk about as well with the discussion tab there, when we don't know the subscriber count for a channel, we want to head over to the discussion tab and leave a comment there. But again, you'll see, like for Lil Red and Bunny Tracks, they've only got a couple. One of the other reasons for that, like why there would be so few, is because lots of creators here in TuberChat, for instance, already connected with Lil Red and Bunny Tracks before I started getting into the speech about the discussion tab. I've only been talking about that for the last couple of months, but Lil Red and Bunny Tracks, TWTTV, and so many other channels have been here for almost a year already. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up. I'll look for some more channels soon. Natural Jamaican Vegan, I hope I welcomed you. Thank you for coming back in. And Inga S is coming up right now. We'll have a look at this channel and see what they got going on for us today. Inga S has over 1,000 subscribers and is already getting very close to their 1,100. They've got about 1,090 or so. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther as well. They have been a not only dynamic creator, but they are out supporting others as well. So when I'm out doing the same thing, trying to hit premieres, live streams, watching videos, leaving comments, Inga S is out doing a fantastic job of supporting others, and I run into them regularly. So hopefully as you connect with them, you'll find them visiting you doing the same thing. I've been lucky to catch them on a couple of live streams, and then as well they do a variety of videos also. So I'd love it if we could push them a little bit closer, like I said, to the 1,100 that they're thinking about. And I will look over to our list and see what I can do about adding another name or two to our wheel. Finding Happiness in All You Do and That Blue Moon are longtime friends of TuberChat and have been here long enough to have their channels on the wheel right now. So let's spin. We'll get to the next channel that's coming up. Rabbit Hole Clickers in the house. That's another creator who has come in blazing with generosity and helping out here in TuberChat, engaging conversation in the chat, which I really appreciate as well, and then coming over to the copyright free music channel. Here on TuberChat, for those of you who are fairly new or haven't been here many times yet, what you'll find is some days we're very focused on just putting channels on the screen and talking about them. And sometimes we get into discussions or tutorials about how to do some of the more involved things with YouTube to improve your videos and your channel. So I enjoy both, and hopefully everybody else does too. But what I talk about with like somebody like Rabbit Hole Clicker, for instance, they will engage the conversation, same as Ghostly Winds does, same as lots of other creators in the chat do, so that we can all share information with each other, right? So I run other channels for other people. I have my own channels as well. I've been on YouTube for a few years now, but I learn from creators of all sizes every single day. So I try not to tell everybody what they should or shouldn't do with their channel. My intention here is to share my experience and my knowledge as a social media marketer for forever. And then we can add the knowledge that we all share here in the chat to what we already know and what we're going to continue to learn, so that we can all make better decisions for our channels and our videos, myself included. I strive to improve and learn every single day so that I can get better and better, just like everybody else wants to. So hopefully everybody finds that a little bit helpful. Like I said, some chats are more engaged than others. Sometimes we're more focused on just putting channels on the screen, and sometimes we get into deep dives. I do have 2 interviews coming up next week with Makeup Mom and Son on Saturday and have Cheetah Will View on Sunday, where we'll be able to get into much more detail about some of the things behind YouTube to help everybody with both the videos and the channels. Pardon me there. Simple Things, Outreach Media, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully you're doing okay today, and hopefully everybody in the chat is doing okay. I hope I haven't missed too much. If you've mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, and I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Georgia Bulldogs, good to see you in the house, and if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I'll appreciate it greatly. This is Scratch and Pete PA. This is one of the most supportive creators that I have ever met on YouTube, and for that reason was immediately drawn to this creator, and luckily we have them here as a dedicated moderator for us in the Tuber Chat family. They, as a matter of fact, are a moderator on all of my channels, all of the channels that I run, and then as well on a ton of other channels, as most of you know. Scratch and PPA is out supporting people more than anything. Anybody I see, I try to go out, and I consider myself a pretty supportive creator, but Scratch and PPA is always there, either first at the same time or has beat me to the punch regularly, whether it's in premieres, live streams, videos. He does such a spectacular job of supporting other creators that when you visit Scratch and PPA and catch one of his premieres, you will see a chat that rivals channels with thousands of subscribers because of the unbelievable support that comes back to him. So this is where I really love to put a lot of focus on the idea of, we give much more than we expect to receive, and then we know it comes back. Scratch and PPA, as most people know, is a perfect example of living wholeheartedly by that ideal. So, as a side note, before I get into the content on Scratch and PPA's channel, I should mention, I forgot to do it earlier, so forgive me, Michael's Adventures is another extremely supportive creator who's always here with us as a moderator, but unfortunately can't be here always on Monday and Friday. He tries to make it whenever he can, and I move the times of the streams around most often, but he always sends his regards, thoughts, and prayers for everybody when he can't be with us. So Michael's Adventures we'll look forward to seeing again next weekend. Now, Scratch and PPA, I mentioned these two creators together all the time because they're both here as dedicated moderators for us, and they are two of the most supportive creators that I have met. Both of them have, much different reason why I speak so highly about them both, but Scratch and PPA, for instance, like I said, I just went through a lot of talking about him being out supporting other creators, and most of you already know what I'm talking about. I suggest that everybody follows Scratch and PPA. Fanatic Guy, thank you for coming in, by the way. Forgive me if I've missed anybody. I'll catch everybody in a second. And the interactive series that Scratch and PPA has on his channel sets it apart from most others. Well, from all others, really. And then there's a few reasons for that. First of all, if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, you're able to vote on the content of next week's video, which I think is really cool and brings a lot of uniqueness and interactivity to not only his YouTube channel, but his other social platforms as well, which he'll be able to leverage, which is fantastic. It's great, great, great work. So there's lots to be learned from Scratch and PPA, and just the instinct that he has had in his YouTube journey already. Now, this series has been going on for many, many months, and what you'll also find is in these videos, he does an extremely thoughtful and considerate job of featuring a different creator in every single video. He's been doing that since the beginning. So hopefully you'll enjoy connecting to him, and you will get back a lot of the support that I keep talking about that is so much a part of Scratch and PPA's personality. And hopefully you'll enjoy his content. With 535 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push him a little bit closer towards 600. So let's have a look at Pal's Island Kitchen now and see what they've got going on for us, and I will add a couple more names to the wheel as I need them. Pal's Island Kitchen is another channel that's been over with our copyright-free music channel, but they are also in many other creators' live streams and premieres supporting them as well. We look at them almost every single day here on Tuber Chat because they're with us regularly, and with 329 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about also. I'm just trying to look back at the chat and see if I've missed anything. I certainly don't mean to. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again. Modest Moon Gazer, thank you so much for your kind words. I really do appreciate that. I love this stuff. You know, I wonder if anybody even thinks about it, but I wonder if you see a Tuber Chat live stream and wonder, does this guy actually care about this stuff? I promise it does not stop. So when I get off of the YouTube live stream in the household here, Kristen and Kira and sometimes my son, like, they have to listen to me go on and on and on about YouTube and about Tuber Chat and about the other things we're gonna do, and how creators are helping each other. There's good stories and there's not so great stories and stuff like that, right? But it doesn't stop. My most frustrating time of the week is twice a week I do a long drive of about 2 hours, and during that time there's no YouTube, there's no talking about it, there's no interacting with anybody or anything like that. The rest of the time it is almost 24 hours. Now, it's not just because I'm so unbelievably obsessed with YouTube. It's not that. I've been a social media marketer for a long time, and I really do love this stuff. And I love seeing people go from, let's say, if it's monetization that's your goal, going from $0 a month to any dollars a month. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's $20, $50, $100, or whatever. That can be life-changing money for a lot of people, right? For anybody, really. And that's what I love to see. I love to see people doing what they love, bringing forth things to the world that we would have otherwise not seen, because television and movies are very, very different, as we all know from the YouTube content that we see. 99% of the creators that I follow on YouTube have less than 10,000 subscribers, and I love watching the content that I see. I love seeing the improvement in the channels, the creativity that everybody has, and I draw inspiration from everybody that I see. Finding Happiness in All You Do is coming up next, and then we will add some names to the wheel. And forgive me if I'm missing so much in the chat. I know I'm talking a lot today. Finding Happiness in All You Do has been a long-time member of the Tuber Chat family and community. As you can see, they are a generous creator. I believe they might be willing to swap playlists. If anybody in the chat is willing to swap playlists with each other, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. John H. Shelton, thank you for coming in. So Finding Happiness in All You Do has 320 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. But they have recently been sending us more friends into the Tuber Chat community as well. And I really appreciate when anybody's either sharing or talking about it, or helping other YouTubers and stuff like that. My wish for everybody is to get what you want out of YouTube. Monetization is a part of that for most of us, but there are other things that you can use YouTube to leverage, or use it as a creative outlet if nothing else, right? And whatever it is you want out of YouTube, I want you to get. So even when Tuber Chat is not live streaming, I want you to be out growing your channel. And there's lots of other friends that I have that run growth streams that are similar to Tuber Chat, like Happy Lux and Commander Vlogs and Meldon Amra Family and James Geit and lots of others, where you're able to continue growing. My wish is that as newcomers come into the scene with new YouTube channels that are starting out, you will hopefully guide them by the hand and help them share the information that you have and the knowledge that you've gained. But then as well, as your channel grows, they're going to start asking you how you did it. How did you get your hundreds of subscribers or thousands of subscribers or whatever it's going to be? And hopefully you'll turn back and say that Tuber Chat is something that they should follow. Therefore, I'll continue to grow as well. And this is what Finding Happiness in All You Do has been doing, because we've seen a few people come in lately that have mentioned Finding Happiness in All You Do. Not to mention, they are a supportive creator. I've seen them out countless times supporting others in other premieres, live streams, or leaving comments on videos and things like that. As you can see, they're also generous in the idea that they do the featured channels collaboration. When you feature channels on your front page like this, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to their audience that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it, because you can imagine the impact that that has on both your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. And if you featured Superchat, just please let me know so that I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. We have a section for featured channels on our front page. Now, I really am going to add some names to the wheel in another second here. House of Yorks is here. Great to see you in the chat. And we're looking right now at Brenda Davis, Scrappity Doodah, Depainting, and more, which is very, very cool. And this is a dynamic creator. She actually allows people to connect in her live streams, similarly to the way we do here in Superchat. She's got 1,690 subscribers or so. We're hoping to push her a little bit closer to the 1,700 that she's thinking about. But she's also fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when we get to her channel, including Super Chats and memberships. Cooking with Jojo Harris, good to see you in the chat. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this dynamic creator. Now, I'm going to get some more names for the wheel right now. Inspire So Many, good to see you in the house. And I'm sorry for your loss. Hopefully everybody will keep you in their prayers and their thoughts as well. Vegan Realist, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That is a creator with thousands of subscribers who has much to be learned from, as well as entertained and inspired by. They are a dynamic host with an unbelievably dedicated and loyal community around them. They multi-stream as well, to including DLive, which is the blockchain live streaming platform, which is really, really cool. So they are kind of at the forefront of being progressive when it comes to that stuff. Winners Happen, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I enjoy hanging out with Vegan Realist whenever I can, because they always have engaging conversation. So what happens over there, they have live streams that are politically charged, let's just say topics, but the conversation is always civil and unbelievable. And I don't know if it's just because Jamie keeps it that way, or if it's because of the history of the channel. He's got such a strong and solid foundation now, but it's wonderful. I love hanging out whenever I can. Never often enough, of course. So let me see what I can do here. I'm going to refresh a page. I might get you to pardon me just for a second. Actually, you know what we'll do? Forgive me. I'm going to change my mind here. I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. I'm going to take a break. And then when we come back, we'll be looking at that channel, and I will fill the wheel up with some more names. We're going to be looking at Modest Moon Gazer in another couple of minutes. All right, we're looking at Modest Moon Gazer, and thank you everybody for my disappearance for a quick moment there. Poly 180 Animation Studios. Yeah, Superchat's only been here in a year. My personal channel only about 2 years. I've been on YouTube a little while longer, but that's because I started running channels for other people before I even started my own. But yeah, it's interesting. We have a couple creators that come through here who've been on for 10 years or 14 years. And things like that. So we have people who just started a channel last week to people who've started channels years ago. So we're very lucky to be able to draw on all that experience. Rock Chick Beauty, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's a dear friend of Superchat. I did see Scratch Time come through. Thank you for being here. You caught us just as I went in for a quick break there. Traces of Twan's Life, good to see you here as well, and hopefully I haven't missed anybody else. I did fill up the wheel with a handful more names here. We've got My Aussie Garden and Kitchen, Barb's Country Home, Pardon Me, we've got The Life of Nahid, and Unstable TV and Fanatic Guide, along with Spotless Calm on the wheel now, as well as Facing Reality and That Blue Moon were already there. So Modest Moon Gazer has 19 subscribers. Now we know that the climb to the first 100 is more challenging than it's ever been, ever since the purging and glitching that we've heard of going on since mid-September. That has been so aggressive lately. So we always want to do as much as we possibly can to support each other while we're connecting anyway. But one of the things I like to do for channels under 100 subscribers is hit the discussion tab here and leave a comment for them here. Hopefully you do a better job than I do when you leave comments like this. I tend to say similar things all the time, but I just race through it, right? But as long as your comment is long and meaningful, it should be okay. And then I don't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. Now, this must be the first time that we're having this channel on the screen. One of the things I want to point out, most of their videos are too short to connect with. So while connecting with this channel, first of all, they've only got 19 subscribers right now, which is fine. They're climbing, and hopefully we'll push them a little bit farther. But because of that, Modest Moon Gazer might have some popular words in the name. While you're looking, just make sure you get to the right channel by this avatar here and matching that. Now I'm going to go through and look at your videos. I'm going to see if you've got anything even longer, because I usually look for 10-minute videos, but what I see here is a 7-minute one. So I'm going to take this video and the next longest one that I find, probably this 3-minute one. I'm going to take both of these videos and add them into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I will watch your videos in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of at least one of them, and then I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should hopefully make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Now, I always move a little bit faster when we're in the second half of the stream, so we're going to look at Spotless Calm next, but I do want to say, Modest Moon Gazer, thank you for the positivity in the chat. I absolutely appreciate that, of course. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay. I hope I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I think we are good. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I will appreciate it greatly. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and it really does help. So again, I'll appreciate it. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. Bose Pixel is in the house. That channel was featured this weekend. And Ungame Miller, yeah, we are hopefully going to get you a little bit closer to your goal. So winners happen. Thank you so much for your membership. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we're going to look at your channel next before I spin the wheel again. And from now on, your channel will be added to the wheel immediately as soon as I see you in the chat. And finding happiness in all you do. I have to get ready some food to feed my face as I'm getting hungry, yes. So thank you for the time that you spent. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend here in Tuber Chat. Hopefully you've met some friends and family members today. And thank you, That Blue Moon, again, for the positivity in the chat. I always appreciate that. It's always a pleasure having That Blue Moon in the chat with us. So, Spotless Com is here with 385 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. Spotless Com is an unbelievably supportive creator. Now, you'll notice that they're live right now, which is fine. They have an 8-hour live stream that goes on every single day. And I try to hang out and let that run for them as often as I can because they end up doing the same thing for me. We joke all the time about, first of all, we're running each other's streams all day, but then secondly, they are out supporting other creators regularly, and we joke about bouncing in between premieres and live streams when we can both be on a computer, at different times, of course, them and myself separately. It's funny how many times we run into each other supporting other creators. So I put a lot of focus on that because I just want you to see how unbelievably supportive they are. They're over in our copyright-free music stream, which is virtually 24 hours. They come over every day to help us out, and then they have this 8-hour long live stream running as well. They mix it up every day. The music is different, and the content visually is different as well. So they do a great job of that, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. So we're going to look at Winners Happen. And thank you one more time for that membership. I really do appreciate that. With 457 subscribers for this channel, hopefully we'll push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. And hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat, meeting new friends and family members. I have got a little while to go, and then I'll get some more names for our wheel. We should be able to get lots and lots of channels on the screen today. We've only been on just over an hour, so we got a long way to go. Winners Happen has got a variety of lottery scratch streams as well as video, so hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety between those two. And one of the things to think about when we're all looking at our channels, depending on your niche and if it's right for you, if you only do live streams, right now Tuber Chat only does live streams. I hope to do videos, we'll see. And then on most channels, I always recommend doing a mix if it's appropriate, if it's the appropriate thing for your channel. Some channels are better off with just video, some channels are better off with just live streams, but I think most channels can benefit from live streams and videos, and the reason why is because there are viewers out there who enjoy only live streams, and there are viewers out there who only enjoy videos, but some of them enjoy both. And so what happens is you're expanding your channel into a different audience. You almost have two channels in one when you're doing live streams and videos, right? So it's a thought, and it's something to consider, but I'm glad to see that on this channel. I've got some catching up to do with Winners Happen, but hopefully I'll get to that within the next day or two. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And like I said, we'll push them a little bit closer to the 500 that they're thinking about, but they are a supportive creator. I actually see them out supporting others in other live streams and premieres as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy getting that support back from them. Be Savage, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Always good to have you here. Let me spin the wheel, and we'll see who's coming up next. I'm going to put Fanatic Guide up here. Now, I got to walk away just for another second here. My voice is starting to strain, and I got to just grab a drink. But I'm not going to turn the camera off. So I'm just going to walk away and leave this running for a second. We'll look at Fanatic Guide for a moment. They're an unbelievably supportive creator as well. And then I'll talk about the channel when I get back in a moment. So just pardon me. Oh, pardon me for that. Now we're good to go. Fanatic Guide has got 2,260 subscribers now. We're hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 2,300 they're thinking about. And thank you, Scratcher PPA, for reminding everybody to give thumbs up. Those really do help the stream. I absolutely will appreciate that. Fanatic Guide is a supportive creator who's here with us in Tuber Chat every single day, but as well comes over to our copyright-free music stream to help us over there as well, grinding out the watch hours and hanging out and conversating with everybody in the chat. Queen Shauna Morgan, good to see you in the house. Thank you so much for coming in. And wow, look at that cat indeed, yes. And then it is an interesting banner for Fanatic Guide. Now, this is not just a gaming channel, so there's a lot of gaming videos here, but as well, and I try to catch a lot of these premieres, but as well, there are some how-to videos, and look at the views on these, right? 67,000 for one here, 62,000 for another, 34,000, and they keep going. Many, many, many over 10,000 views, which is really cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them and getting that support from them that I see regularly. And like I said, they've been an unbelievably supportive creator, dedicated and loyal to say the least. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. My Aussie Garden and Kitchen is coming up right now. Let's see what they got going on for us today. Oh, Fanatic Guide says that's actually an old YouTube banner called Ragdoll. It must have been a template or like one that they include, right? They include, I think, 10 or 14 or something like that banners that you can choose from, particularly if you're setting up your channel from a phone, I think it is. I did my banners for all channels like immediately, so I'm not sure what is available, but there is some templates around when you start your channel that you can use if you need to. And then as well, there's lots of tools out there where you can get banners done very quickly. I've often done tutorials about Canva, which is a free app or website where you can do banners. And we have a lot of creators here in the Tuber Chat community that are willing to help with that kind of stuff. Some are willing to trade favors, some charge a small fee and things like that. But if anybody needs help, there's lots of people here in Tuber Chat regularly to help with that as well. Lolo Slots, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Jeremy D-Day's in the house. That is the second channel from JD Knight 7. They were actually featured this weekend, and Jeremy D-Day's been with Tuber Chat since long before the beginning. I've probably known them for a year and a half, and they've been with Tuber Chat since the start and helping me out with some playlist stuff even before that. My Aussie Garden and Kitchen has 192 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. They're a relatively new connection for Tuber Chat, so I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel. There's obviously much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by, and hopefully you will look forward to that as well. And let us see what we're going to do. I'll spin the wheel one more time. We'll get one more channel up, but I'm going to add some more names to the wheel now. We'll see what we can do about that. And Unstable TV will come up. This channel was recently featured as well. Unstable TV is a dynamic couple of creators. They've got a great chemistry and a back and forth between the two of them while they do reaction and somewhat review videos. And I had a good time getting to know these creators when I was about to feature their channel. Hopefully you will as well. And they're here with us regularly, and you know, they're out supporting other creators as well. They've got 458 subscribers right now. Hopefully we can push them a little bit closer to the 500 that they're thinking about. And you can see that they do a fantastic job, especially with their thumbnails and design. So that might be somebody to reach out to there for some inspiration. Let's see what we got going on here. ProTech Sports Network is a longtime friend of TuberChat. They've actually got a couple of channels. And, oh, thank you for sharing. I really do appreciate that. Yes, if anybody's willing to swap playlists. Oh, wow, ProTech Sports is looking for an editor, so that's interesting. So if anybody in the house enjoys editing videos so much that you would like to help others, then you can reach out to ProTech Sports Network. Like I said, they're a longtime friend of TuberChat. They're a generous creator, a loyal and dedicated supporter to say the least. They've got 2 channels, and they often come in here with both. The other one that we see is capital A-L-O-T, and we see that regularly. That's a Life of Tone from the same creator from ProTech Sports Network. I try to catch them occasionally on their live streams as well. They've got a loyal and dedicated community around them. So thank you for offering that in the chat. Hopefully you'll get some activity, and especially on swapping playlists. If anybody here in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say so in the chat, and other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Just adding a few names to the wheel. Okay, we got D&D Family, Bo's Pixel, Gail's Southern Living, and Mama Glow Up onto the wheel now. All your messages, ProTech Sports, are getting caught. We have to approve them. I don't know why that is. You've been here with TuberChat many times before. I might have to add you into our approved users list to get that fixed. But it's great to see you here. Willing to collaborate on the second channel, ProTech Sports, which is great. That's a great way to get your channel moving. I have a couple of interviews, for instance, next week where I'm doing that with Makeup Mom and Son and Have Cheetah Will View. I love doing that stuff because we get to get more into a deep dive about the inner workings of YouTube, tips and tricks for everybody's videos and channels, much more than we can really get into here in TuberChat. So I like that stuff. And then yeah, hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. And if you've mentioned something like a question or a comment that I missed, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @mention TuberChat Connect and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier. Izzy's Life Vlogs is another creator I've been connected to for probably a year and a half. They've been with TuberChat from the beginning. Barb's Country Home is here. This is a brand new connection for TuberChat. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. What I'm going to do is take your latest video, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. And then hopefully that will make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Did I misspeak, Be Savage? I might have. Or was that you mistyping because you were talking about the idea of having arthritis, which I'm sure can't be fun. And I can't even begin to tell you how many spelling mistakes I make. Most people see it. I know most people here are on a phone, but if you're on a computer and you're actually able to see me type on the list or on the search bar up here when I'm looking at channels, you will laugh at how many spelling mistakes I make. So I'm fairly fast as a typist, but the mistakes slow me right down to an unreasonable level. But hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. And yes, Modest Moon Gazer, yes, we got 51 thumbs up. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I really will appreciate it. They really do help the stream. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and it really does help. So I will appreciate it. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. Now, I noticed that Coupon Gale and Gale Southern Living are here. Now, forgive me for not already knowing, but are these channels both from the same creator? I'm just interested to know. We have a lot of creators here in the house, like ProTech Sports Network and Corinne's Life and others that have more than one channel. And I think it's really cool when people break out into a second channel when it is appropriate. So Gale Southern Living has 1,280 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit closer to the 1,300 that they're thinking about. And I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel better, as they are relatively new to Tuber Chat, but you can see there's a lot to be learned from this creator as they've got recipes here. And since we all eat, I'm sure we can all draw some value from a channel like this. And I see they've got some shorts videos going on as well, which is very cool. Let us spin the wheel and see what's happening. Your girl Lala, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And the Life of Nahid is coming up right now. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Again, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other, just please simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. The Life of Nahid has 45 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther as well. They've been with us a couple of times now. One of the things we can do for any channel under 1,000 really, but I like to do it for channels under 100, is leave a comment on their discussion tab. And what that does is give the algorithm an extra little boost to say, hey, I want to be connected to this creator. Please don't take that away, just in case YouTube decides to play games with our numbers this week, as most of us are familiar with. So the Life of Nahid is... I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel a little bit better, but they're here with us now regularly in Tuber Chat, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them and get them moving towards maybe even 50 or close to it, and we'll get them halfway on that road to the first 100. Let me see what I can do about adding a couple of names to our wheel. Be Savage has been with Tuber Chat for a while now. We'll see what they've got going on. Izzy's Life Vlogs is a long time friend of Tuber Chat. Like I said, they've been with us from the beginning. See what I mean? I have to type. I can't even copy paste sometimes here easy. Lolo Slots. I know you just got here, but I'm going to put you on anyway. ProTech Sports Network, of course. And Queen Shauna Morgan. We got a long way to go, so I will be able to get to a lot of channels today. Randolph Richardson. And that Blue Moon hasn't been up yet, my goodness. Oh, because I've already got you on the wheel. Okay, yes. You already are on the wheel. It just hasn't come up with your luck yet. And then Traces of Twan's Life. And I'll put, oh, was there one more channel I was going to add? Yeah, Girl Lala. Okay, and I'll spin the wheel, and we'll get another channel up here, and then I'll add names as we need them. But the wheel's nice and full now, so we're good for a little while. Chris's Clever Craft, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And on a phone currently and hatching, Be Savage. Facing Reality is coming up right now. This is a channel that's been on the wheel actually for as long as That Blue Moon has, but finally come around. Let me see what I can do about catching this channel. I might have to use my filters. You can do this on a phone or a computer, and it tells YouTube that you're looking for a channel, not a video. Facing Reality is a popular name, so as time goes up, this channel will start to improve with the search results, and YouTube will do a better job of predicting when people are looking for this channel. Clay Meir is in the house and happens to be a member, so I'm going to get them right onto the wheel. Facing Reality has 461 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther and get them rolling towards the 500 that they're thinking about. I've got to catch up with this channel a little bit, but they're relatively new to Tuber Chat. I think they've been with us for, I'm thinking, a month or so. I'm not sure if it's quite been that long yet, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. There's obviously a variety of videos and live streams, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that when we connect with them as well. Simple Things Outreach Media. I will get your channel onto the wheel in another moment. Yeah, Izzy's Life Vlogs, new glasses. Yes, I didn't have them for a long time. I've worn glasses all my life, but the truth is I barely ever actually wear them. But as I get older, I find that, especially using the computer and things like that, I'm starting to get to a point that I need it. I got everybody else reading like the backs of recipes and credit cards and things like that for me all the time. So it was time to get them done. It makes a world of difference. So there's it's definitely helping. I didn't realize how much I needed them until I got them again. I always forget. So Izzy's Life Vlogs, we don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them to towards the next milestone that we're looking towards. We have all hit different milestones of different types, whether you're working on your first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000. So we always want to just push each other and help as much as we can. Like I said, Izzy's Life Vlogs has been connected with me for probably 1.5 years already. So much so that I remember a long time ago when they refreshed their banner and their avatar and everything else. But we're also connected outside on probably Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. As a matter of fact, Izzy's pretty active when it comes to social media. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. And Khalid Delicious Food, thank you for coming in. Always appreciate your positivity in the chat as well. Spotless Calm, yeah, a new pair of eyes. See, here almost nobody actually knows because you wouldn't be able to tell. But I used to have a lazy eye for most of my life, and I only got that fixed about, I don't know, 8 or 9 years ago, whatever it was, 7, 8 years ago, I think. And that was a world of difference. But as well as the trouble with that is that my vision is not perfect either. So I should have been wearing glasses my whole life. I've had them some of the time, but yeah, I enjoy that now. Lot easier than an eye transplant, I'm sure, right? Ray's, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming back in. Good to have you here. And Thrill Seeks is back in the house as well. Hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. We're looking at your girl Lala. This is another fairly new connection to Tuber Chat, coming in for a couple of weeks now. And Thrill Seeks is asking, what's a lazy eye? So what happened is, you have to imagine, because I don't have anything to show. If you look at my old social media pictures on Instagram or Facebook, you might be able to see. And the muscles are not the same. It was my left eye. The muscles are not the same. So what happens is my eye would take off to the side, right? And, you look like the opposite of cross-eyed, let's just say. And what happens is they just do an operation where, because one of the muscles is weaker than the other, they just snip and weaken the other side to match. What happens in that operation is you lose a small amount of peripheral vision. So nobody would ever notice. But if you and I were, anybody with 20/20 vision and I were standing together and had to look to something to the side, I might turn my head just an inch farther that way to catch it. So it's interesting stuff. Maybe not for you, but for me. Oh, there you go. Okay, Corinne's Life has lazy eye as well. Yeah, it's a common thing. And that Blue Moon has glasses as well, which is, it's common, right? Girl Lala has 158 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. So let's spin the wheel. We'll see what's coming up next. I usually do a little bit faster looking at channels as the live stream goes on. So we'll move a little bit quicker now. We're not in a rush or anything, but I do want to get as many channels on the screen as I can for today. Lolo Slots is coming in right now. This is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat, so hopefully everybody will give them a warm welcome and enjoy connecting with them. They've got 771 subscribers already, but hopefully we can push them a little bit farther towards the 800 that they're thinking about. And Raise, I noticed that somebody is asking if there's a way for us to find you a little bit easier. So is there the name of a popular video that you have that we can use to find you a little bit easier? Oh, I see. Izzy's Life Vlogs. Yep, he knows the deal as well as Corinne's Life. So Lolo Slots, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So I am going to take one of your latest videos. I'm going to look for something over 10 minutes. I'll take this 15-minute one, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, of course. I will subscribe, and I will turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. Hopefully that will make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat now as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Rants with Rogers is in the house. This is another creator who has been with Superchat from the beginning. They're actually connected to me on all of my channels, and they are a broadcasting professional. So hopefully everybody will connect with them, because there is definitely much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by, and they have definitely had lots of impact on our community over the past year and a little bit more. Rants with Rogers now has 2,080 or so subscribers, so almost 2,100. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. And thank you so much for that super chat. For that reason, we put your channel up again. I'll spin the wheel afterwards, but I always do that in that case. So thank you for that. You can see right here that this is a dynamic creator, of course. The presentation on the channel is spectacular, as you would expect, and they're fully monetized. So there's lots of ways to support them when you get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. I don't have your bell on. I used to have not put bells on for everybody, and now I do. So I've got your bell on here with this channel. But like I said, Rants with Rogers is connected to me on 3 different channels, both our copyright-free music channel, which is new here, and my personal channel as well. So as you can see, an unbelievably loyal and dedicated supporter, but a dynamic and generous creator as well. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We'll try to push them a little bit closer to that 2,100, and you will be very interested to see this Rant Wars series. Season 3 already is going on, Rant Wars, and that can get really wild. The last one that I was in, he was doing viral videos, so he was showing some stuff. This was really cool because it's like what you might expect from not quite America's Home Videos, like a TV show, but something a little bit like I'm trying to remember what they call these things. Anyway, he shows you videos that are really cool and viral that he's found in some way or another over the last long while, and that was a cool thing. But the Rants Wars series, the Rant Wars, and that comes along with the name of the channel, Rants with Rogers, is a very unique series where creators can get up and you're basically talking about something in life that drives you nuts, and you're having a competition. And the last one that I was in was just wild. Even for my experienced ears, I was kind of blown away by some of the activity I heard from the contestants. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get over there. And like I said, Rants with Rogers has been with me from the beginning and has been a loyal and dedicated supporter, to say the least. We're going to look at traces of Twan's life right now, and thank you, Rants with Rogers, one more time for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. And I see you saying hello to Chip. Is Arizona Insider in the house too? Yes, Arizona Insider and Rants with Rogers can often be found together. Arizona Insider is another impactful creator who has been with Superchat from the beginning. And I used to, when we talked about that channel from the beginning, talk about the presentation where that particular creator had instinct right from the beginning to do a fantastic job of branding. So Arizona Insider is a dynamic creator, and they are a talented host, both of live streams and videos, but hopefully everybody will take a bit of inspiration from the branding that you'll find on that channel as well. And thank you so much, Lolo Slots. I really do appreciate the positivity in the chat. Forgive me if I've missed anything. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see. And if you can mention your question or comment again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow, I'll try to catch it the next time around. I appreciate everybody's patience. Matt-O-Matic, good to see you in the house. Thank you very much for coming in. And Polly180 Animation Studio says you followed 6 people during this session. Make sure to see the videos after this to whoever you followed. Another suggestion that I have for everybody is to keep track of everybody that you've connected with. So the conversation that you have with somebody is the most important part, right? So that they know you're going to connect. Not everybody's great at keeping up with the comments, myself included. I only respond to comments once every few days. I should probably step that up. And what happens then is you can find that people may not know that you've connected if they didn't specifically say so here in the chat right away. And you might be waiting a little while for that. We don't want that for anybody either. So one of the things you could do is keep track of everybody that you've connected with here, and then within a day or two go back to all of those channels one at a time. It really doesn't take that long, and just make sure you're still connected to them first of all. And if they have their channels subscriptions set to public, you can go into their subscriptions, see yourself there, and know they're still connected. And that can really speed up the process and help as well. Traces of Twan's Life has 737 subscribers. This is a fairly new connection to Tuberchat. They've only been here, I believe, less than a month, and forgive me if I'm wrong about that. So I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel a little bit better. I might go ahead and watch this luxury model home tour because I love getting stressed out by looking at things like that. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them, and we'll push them towards the 800 that they're thinking about. So spin the wheel, see who's coming up next. We're going to look at Mama Glow Up right now. Mama Glow Up is an unbelievably supportive creator. So they're here with us in Tuberchat every single day. They were recently featured just a couple of weeks ago, as a matter of fact, but they are also over with us on our copyright-free music channel every single day. They come over there to hang out, help us grind the watch hours out, and engage the conversation, which I really do appreciate. And this is definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter, to say the least. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. With 1,350 subscribers, hopefully we can push them towards the 1,400 that they're thinking about. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I'll appreciate it greatly. And then, yeah, very cool. Polly180 Animation Studios. Yes, hopefully most of your connections will stick. This bit with the purging and glitching that YouTube's been doing has been haunting all of us for, the better part of a year now. It's been since last September that it's so aggressive. The best thing we can do is, as much as possible, to support other creators while we're connecting to them, and then you'll see that kind of support coming back. Today's a great example. We've got a good mix of channels that have been with us, only connecting recently. In the last couple of weeks, we've got several channels that have come in for the first time today, which we have new channels every single day. Probably 10% of the channels that come through, maybe 20 at times, are brand new to Tuberchat. And then as well, we have some creators who've been here from the beginning. As you can see, we're on episode number 220 today, and it's a long time for somebody to have been with Tuberchat and still continue to come in occasionally. So I appreciate every moment everybody can spend here. And like I said, Mama Glow Up is a very loyal and dedicated supporter, to say the least. So hopefully you'll enjoy some of that support coming to your channel when you connect with them. Vibes with the Thompson family, good to see you in the house. We're going to look at Facing Reality right now. We just looked at this channel, right? Am I right? Yes, I forgot to take them off the wheel. Let's spin and we'll get another channel up here and see what they've got going on. As I need names for the wheel, I'll add a couple of more, but we'll move a little bit faster now because we've been on for over an hour and a half. We're going to look at Claymere. This is a dynamic creator that has a lot of they've got StreamYard panels where people come on with them. They do a great job of focusing on supporting other channels, which is really cool. They do some video game live streaming as well. So there's a bit of variety on this channel. Now with 1,800 subscribers, they're doing great. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther and lock that in. But as well, they're fully monetized. So there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. And Claymere has been a member here with Superchat for several months. They've actually been with us for quite a while now, and it's a previously featured channel, of course. We feature a different channel every single day here on Superchat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community, and that's what you'll find with Claymere. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Let's spin the wheel, and like I said, we're going to move a little bit faster now because I want to get as many channels on the screen as we can. We're going to look at Be Savage. This is another channel that's been here many times before, and Claymere, it's my pleasure always to have your channel up on the screen. Is not the right one. So one of the things you want to make sure of, Be Savage here has got what seems to be a fairly popular name. We want to make sure we catch the right channel, and the way that we do that is by matching the avatar. So I'm already connected. It's easy for me to find, but just be mindful when you're connecting to this creator that we're looking for this particular avatar. Now, they've got 41 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 50 they're thinking about. One of the things I like to do for any channel that I see under 100 subscribers is give them a comment on the discussion tab, because we want to do everything we can while we're connecting for creators. So, and like I said, I've only started doing this recently, so I haven't done it for them yet. And hopefully you do a better job than I do when you leave comments like this, but I tend to fire them off, and that will hopefully give the algorithm an extra little boost to say, hey, I want to be connected to this creator, so please don't take that away. And like I said, they've been with us for a little while now. They've come in occasionally. I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel better, and hopefully you will be too. We'll push them a little bit farther. Simple Things Outreach Media, you'll have to forgive me because I did say about 10 or 15 minutes ago I was going to add your channel to the wheel, and I haven't done it yet, so I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to get D&D Family up on the screen. And, oh, let me not get the wrong channel here. This is the one. Again, this is one where we want to make sure we match the avatar. And Arizona Insider, which we haven't looked at for a while, so I'll be looking forward to seeing what's going on with that. Now, I didn't mean to click the wheel, but that's okay. We'll see who's coming up next, and we'll talk about D&D Family. Now, we don't know how many subscribers this channel has right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them a little bit farther towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether you're working on your first 5 subscribers, 10, 50, 100, 1,000, or even more. So we just want to push each other as much as we can and motivate each other where possible. Again, one of the things I like to do is hit the discussion tab here, which I haven't done for them yet. One of the things you can also do is, you notice I say the same things all the time when I leave comments like this. I hope you do a better job than me, but you can mix up the words a little bit to, you know, try to avoid the YouTube spam filters and things like that. And D&D Family, I'm looking forward to getting to know this creator. They've only been with us a short while, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. So we're going to look at Randolph Richardson next, who's been with us for a while. Hopefully they're still here in the chat. I don't know if I've seen them in the last little while. If not, we'll move on quickly. And this is another channel that's only been with Superchat a couple of times, so I'm looking forward to getting to know it. And hopefully everybody else will too. With 246 subscribers, we can get them a little bit closer to the 250 they're thinking about right now, and a little bit closer on that road towards 300. I was saying that this, I don't know what this banner is from, but it reminds me, I'm sure it's not it, but it reminds me of the control room from the, like a space movie, like Apollo 11 or Apollo 13 or whatever that movie was called. And often you'll see in these space movies the NASA Control Center, and it often looks somewhat like this, obviously a little historic, but I wonder what that banner is from. But it's very cool. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this creator. Obviously they're doing a lot of live streams, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. Let's see what they got as actually for videos as well. Yeah, so mostly live streams is what they've been focused on lately, but there is some variety as well, some driving videos and this and that. So like I said, I'm looking forward to getting to know them a little bit better, as they've only been with Superchat a short while, and hopefully you will enjoy that as well. Forgive me if I missed anything in the chat, like a question or a comment. I don't mean to. If you don't mind mentioning it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mentioning Superchat Connect and Grow, maybe it'll help me see it easier, and I will keep my eyes open for that now. Queen Shauna Morgan is coming up right now. I thought we were already connected, but this must be a brand new, the first time I'm putting your channel up on the screen here today. 2,180 or so subscribers right now. Hopefully we can push them towards the 2,200 that they're thinking about. If anybody in the house hasn't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream, so I'll appreciate that greatly if you don't mind. I haven't refreshed my page in a while either. I gotta do that. Make sure we get some more names onto the wheel soon. I'll need them shortly. And Queen Shauna Morgan, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take your latest video here. It's over 10 minutes. I'll add that into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I will watch your video in the next 24 hours in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this video, and I will give you a thumbs up and subscribe and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. Hopefully that will make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We are always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Big Daddy Beard Gaming Promotions is back in the house. It's great to see you here for what I believe is the second time. They were here with us yesterday. And now we're going to look at ProTech Sports Network. I'm not sure if he's still here in the chat with us right this second, so I might move on quickly, but ProTech Sports Network has been an extremely generous and loyal and dedicated supporter for a long time. I try to catch them occasionally on their live streams, and they do a good job of posting videos. They actually have 2 channels, and I'll show you the other one in a moment here. With 1,780 subscribers, they're fully monetized over here. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And Be Savage, we don't do a lot of links here because the best idea for channels that are struggling with the search results are for people to search, find, and click on you. So one of the best ideas is if you can mention whatever your most popular video or second or third most popular video, if you can find a word or two out of the title of that video and add it, so that when somebody's searching for you, just let them know, search Be Savage, and they've got to get the space, period, space in the middle of your name proper as well. But then that extra word or two will help. But over time, that will do wonders for you in the YouTube algorithm, so that YouTube will do a better job of predicting, because so many creators have searched, found, and clicked on your channel name. But that's a tip to help. Let's look at ALOT. This is the second channel from this creator. Oh, why is that not coming up easy? There it is. We got to sometimes use that channel filter too. That can really help. Well, you can do that on a phone or a computer. ALOT is the same creator from ProTech Sports Network, and with 159 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther on this channel. They did say that they're willing to do some collaborations on this channel, so hopefully we'll reach out and get some collaborations happening with them there. I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up. We're going to be just in time today because my voice has had about as much as it can do for this weekend. Next weekend is going to be pretty big too, because we've got interviews on both Saturday and Sunday after Tuber Chat. Saturday will be with Makeup Mom and Son. Sunday will be with Have Cheetah Will View. And these are both creators who've been with Tuber Chat for quite some time, both loyal and dedicated supporters. I'll get some more names on the wheel, make sure we haven't missed anybody. Izzy's Life Vlogs, you have a question, I'll watch for it now. Forgive me if I've missed it before. Modest Moon Gazer, yes, thank you, 55 thumbs up. If anybody hasn't already given one, I'll appreciate it. They really do help the stream. What really they help the most, it seems, is not just the stream that we're in right now, but it helps YouTube understand how much, let's say, the videos or live streams are liked. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And then what happens is when you have, let's say, a fairly successful video or live stream, it might push the next one a little bit farther. You'll notice if you look on the Tuber Chat page, when we did episode 100 about 6 months ago, because I promoted that particular live stream so hard, and we had so much help from other creators as well, and a busy weekend prior, the very next day, episode 101, which was just another live stream like this, got like 6,000 views, which is ridiculous, because we usually end up with 300 to 400 on just about every single live stream that we do, somewhere between 250 and 400 really. For a 2 to 2.5 hour period. So that can happen for anybody. So this is why a lot of creators will remind everybody, like, you know, the thumbs up. You can set your robots to do it, like Nightbot, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, and the moderators always help out as well. Izzy's Life Vlog is talking about suggestions for eye-catching titles. So I use TubeBuddy, and that is a great tool. But one of the things you can also do, I haven't done this before. Let me, right after Simple Things Outreach Media, I'm going to try something with Google and see if it will work, but I'll also show you in the YouTube search bar. Simple Things Outreach Media has been with Tuber Chat before. They are a relatively new connection. They've been with us for a while, but I want to, they've only been here a few times, right? So I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel. They're fully monetized already with just over 1,000 subscribers at 1,050 or so. We can probably push them a little bit closer to the 1,100 they're thinking about, but they're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. And like I said, I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel a little bit better, but there's obviously some variety here. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. So forgive me. So here's what I'm going to do. Let's just say that we were talking about my glasses earlier. We'll talk about, like, you know, new eyeglasses. Now, when you type this into the search bar, look at what comes up. YouTube's already telling you some common and popular terms. So you can use these search results for inspiration. Maybe I won't bother. Well, yeah, I guess I should. I'll go over to Google and we'll see if this happens the way that it had the same way. Yeah, same thing. So this is a little bit different, right? So this you might be able to grab inspiration from, not so much for a great title, but for words you can put in the title. So when you say new eyeglasses headache, that might be something that you can reword into an engaging title, or prescription, or near me, or online, or hurt my eye, you know, all these different things that they're talking about. Maybe that's something that you can use as a free tool. And then TubeBuddy does a great job of suggesting titles as well. I don't usually have it on. I'll tell you what, if everybody wants at the very end, I will do a TubeBuddy tutorial, and I'll show you how I look for tags and things like that, and maybe you'll find inspiration there for titles as well. I'll show you just a tiny bit about TubeBuddy. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up, and then I'll see if I'm missing anybody in the chat. Nemesis420, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Bose Pixels coming up. This channel was featured this weekend. We feature a different channel every single weekend here on Superchat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. That Blue Moon, I can't believe how long you're waiting to get on the wheel. Sam Slugs Trains and More, did I put you on the wheel today? I certainly hope I didn't forget, and I certainly hope that you didn't remind me and I missed that too. Huh. Let me get Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More. Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More is here almost every single day, so I get confused once in a while whether we've already looked at that channel or not. Just let me know if I have already seen it. Cabra Gaming still in the house. Let's get them on the wheel. And Big Daddy Beard Gaming Promotions. And right now we're looking at Bose Pixel. So this is a dynamic creator. I talk about this channel because even though the banner itself might look simple, there's something about the instinct of this creator and their branding that just makes the whole thing come together. Between their thumbnails and their avatar, it all matches. So right away, when you look for this channel, I mean, it's a unique name anyway, you're going to know it right away. But I just think that branding is important, and this creator has had instinct to get that right. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They happen to be a dynamic creator as well, and they have got some success within their videos. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to look at something else here. When we go into somebody's videos, you can sort by popularity. When we look at the most popular videos from Bose Pixel, we can see that they've got one here that's going to hit 1,000, a couple that are going to hit 1,000 views any time now, which are very cool because they're only a few months ago. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. We don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. And Sam's Live Trains and More, thank you. I was horrified with the idea that, again, you might have been here for a while and I missed it. Sam's Logs Trains and More, like I said, is here every single day or very close to it. So many times I've been late putting them on the wheel, to say the least. And look at that luck. As soon as I mention it, you come right up. Sam's Logs Trains and More has 1,200 subscribers. This is an unbelievably loyal and dedicated supporter. They are a generous creator as well, and so unbelievably supportive. First of all, they're willing to swap playlists with other creators. Secondly, they do the featured channels collaboration that I talk about here all the time. They also allow people to connect in their live streams the same way that we do here in Superchat. And then as well, they are so supportive. They've been with me from the beginning on the copyright-free music channel that we're working on right now to get moving. And they come over there to help us grind watch hours and hang out and engage conversation over there. So you're talking about an extremely supportive creator. And my pleasure, Bose Pixel, having your channel up again. And then, yeah, Sam's Logs Trains and More. It seems that we got a... No, Fanatic Guide, I'm lucky we didn't forget him this time. He just came in. But I was worried about that. It seems there's been a bit of purging because we had another creator in the chat talking about that as well. I'm not sure if they're still here. Yes, Poly 180 Animation Studios. Did we look at that channel today? I don't think so. Poly 180 Animation Studios we'll look at. Nemesis 420. And let's spin. We'll get another channel up and see what's happening. I'm going to start racing through channels now because we've been on for 2 hours now. Cabra Gaming is coming up. And the TubeBuddy tutorial that I'm going to do might be frustrating, just because for some reason it slows the browser down while I'm live streaming. Now, it doesn't seem to do that when I'm working every day, but when I'm live streaming here, it seems to really slow things down. But we'll fight our way through it if everybody wants to see. Oh, Tiffany wears t-shirts. Yes, you were purged. We were just talking about that because it seems a couple of creators in here have mentioned that. It happens so unbelievably frequently. It's so frustrating. And forgive me, because it's not just consolation that I want to use this, phrase for, but the truth is, the connections that stick are the most loyal and genuine ones, right? So both channels, Superchat has probably at least still 100, if not 200 subscribers that are probably never going to come back because they were gained before Superchat started live streaming, because I was out in a lot of other growth streams like Happy Lux and Meldomra and Vern's Junk Closet and this and that, building subscribers before I started live streaming. And back then it was much easier. There wasn't all this purging, so some of those connections have stuck, but they're dead subscribers, if you want to call it that way. They're never coming back, and this and that. So I know it's frustrating because we all wish we could get where we want to go a little bit faster, probably in most things in life, not just here on YouTube. But the purging and the glitching at least makes it so that whatever subscribers you do have are going to be the most serious ones, right? And your channel will have a stronger and more solid foundation than mine, for instance, for that reason. Because, YouTube has taken off, even if when it's not justified, they've taken off whatever they think is inactive or invalid. And Jeremy D-Day as well. Lots and lots of creators. Cabaret Gaming is a supportive creator. They're over with us in the Copyright Free Music channel almost every single day, helping us there. They're here with us in Tuber Chat regularly as well. And I have a good time hanging out with them, catching them during their live streams, particularly because they end up playing Grand Theft Auto most of the time, and that's my game of choice. But they're a dynamic creator. They keep up with the chat, and it's a good time hanging out there. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Cabaret Gaming. And we'll spin again. We'll get to Nemesis 420. We've only looked at this channel a couple of times, so I've still got to get to know this creator a little bit, but they've been back with us. 300 subscribers right now, so hopefully we can push them a little bit farther and get them rolling a little bit farther than the 300 that they have towards the 400 they're thinking about. And especially to keep that 300 locked in, right? When we talk about the purging and the glitching that's going on right now, I know it's heartbreaking for everybody when you hit a milestone, especially when it's 1,000. Forgive me for saying that, but I think it's true. But when you hit a milestone and then, YouTube plays games with your numbers and you slip back below, you're like, oh, how many times do I have to hit 300 subscribers, right? Eventually you get there, eventually you pass. We see channels growing, we see people getting monetized and hitting their 1,000 subscribers every week now, but we do want to get a few extra subscribers where possible. Hopefully everybody here will subscribe to every channel that we put out there, or as many as you can while you're here reasonably, so that we can get this creator, for instance, Nemesis 420, a little bit farther than the 300 they have right now. If YouTube does decide to play games with their numbers, maybe they'll stay above 300. So that's what we hope. It's very important that we're always doing as much for each other when we're connecting as possible. So again, I say it a million times, but we believe wholeheartedly here in the idea of giving much more than we expect to receive. So if you want a comment on your videos, go leave 3. If you want a like on one of your videos, go give 3 thumbs up to 3 other people or 3 other videos, And I promise you, over time, what will happen is because you're so generous in your support to others, it will come back to you, and there will be a day where it becomes overwhelming. You couldn't possibly keep up with everybody who's supporting you for that reason. We see it time and time again. Poly180 Animation Studios has 85 subscribers, so hopefully we can push them a little bit farther today. And they said they had connected with about 6 people already, hopefully a little bit more by now. And again, we know that the climb to the first 100 is the most challenging because of this purging and glitching. So I'm going to leave a comment for them here on their discussion tab. hopefully you do a better job than I do when you're leaving comments like this, because like I said, mine look the same all the time or pretty similar. But you can at least mix up your words, if not your sentences, when you're connecting with everybody. Doing life today, good to see you here. Thank you very much for coming in. That's another creator who's already been over to our copyright-free music channel to help us out there. And what I'll do today at the end of the live stream, we'll go for a little while longer. I want to put some more channels on the screen. What we'll do is I'll drop the link for that, and then we can go over there. Everybody can continue connecting, and we actually do link drops on that channel because it's not a growth stream. I think we looked at Queen Shauna Morgan earlier, right? We talked about that. Yes, we did look at that channel because I said I was going to connect with them. Let me spin one more time. I'll get another couple of channels up here. Chris's Clever Craft hasn't been on yet. And we'll get Doing Life Today. You're a supportive creator. We're going to look at Arizona Insider. So I said I was looking forward to looking at this channel because I haven't been over there in a little while, and I'm looking forward to catching up. This is a creator that's been with Superchat from the beginning. So I'm going to do something for them right now. Let's get Social Blade up here. Now we're very, very late in the live stream to be doing this, but we'll try. They've got 994 subscribers right now. We might be able to get them to the 1,000. I'll appreciate it because, like I said, Arizona Insider's been with me probably from the beginning. It's been long enough that I don't remember how long. So, you know, Superchat's only been here for a year, and Arizona Insider and Rants with Rogers are often found pretty close to each other, and they've both been with me since Superchat started. So let's get this over here right now. There's our real-time count from Social Blade, and hopefully we'll get enough subscribers. I know everybody in the chat here knows what it's like to hit a different milestone of different types, and the unbelievable feeling that comes when you hit your 1,000 subscribers, especially the first time. I know some creators have more than one channel, as I do. There's nothing like that first 1,000 the first time, right? So hopefully everybody will join me in supporting this creator, Arizona Insider. Like I said, they've been with me from the beginning. When we look at their videos, I see they've changed up their thumbnails a little bit now, but from the beginning, they had a lot of consistency. Like these here, these couple of live stream thumbnails match some of the stuff that they had done in the beginning. You see them here, and this is what I was talking about, some instinct in this creator to have, you know, heavy branding like this, which is really, really cool. So I see they've changed it up, but it's okay because that's a great way to experiment. And if you look through your analytics and find what is not only not working for you, but especially what is working for you, you might identify that some of the videos that you have with a different thumbnail than you thought might be popular might help. Thumbnails and titles are very influential when it comes to how people are going to interact with your content and what they're going to click on especially. So let's look at Doing Life Today. And I was going to add another Chris's Clever Craft. Oh, yeah, okay, we got them on there. Did I make a mistake there? I hope I didn't rip off somebody's chance to be on the wheel there. We'll see if there's any channels that we've missed. Doing Life Today is coming up right now. I'm going to move quickly through these channels, and then we'll look at TubeBuddy quickly if everybody wants to. I'll ask you again in another 10 minutes or so. 5 minutes maybe. Doing Life Today. Now, I just connected to this creator, and they happen to be a dynamic host and a motivating creator as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. There's obviously much to be learned from them as well as entertained and inspired by. They were here with us. I forget if they've been here all weekend. Cooking with Miss Brown, great to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. She actually had a premiere that came out where I've got a clip in there. I haven't seen it yet because that premiere happened at the same time as Superchat started, but it should have been shared out just after Superchat started on our community page because I do those in advance Blur Gaming, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel. And again, we've got Arizona Insider in the house right now. This is a channel that's been with Superchat from basically the beginning. I'm hoping everybody will get behind them. I've got their live count from Social Blade in the bottom corner here. Hopefully everybody will subscribe to them right now, connect to them. They've got 997. Hopefully we'll push them right over the edge and get them to that magical 1K that we all think about. Now the other thing too, they need more than 1,000 subscribers, right? We want to get them to like 1,010 if we can, because if YouTube decides to play games with their numbers in the next couple of days, we want to make sure that they stay above that 1,000. So we're looking at Chris's Clever Craft right now with 190 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them closer to the 200 that they're thinking about. Cooking with Miss Brown is now on the wheel, and I'm just going to have a quick look and see if there's anybody that I haven't put on the wheel yet in the chat. Cooking with Jojo Harris. Is here. I'm Vibes with the Thompson family. I'm going to move quickly. Chris's Clever Craft. Like I said, I keep saying I'm going to get caught up with your channel, but I absolutely will. And I'm looking forward to some of this stuff because you're obviously got some, much to be learned here. And I'm always interested to see that kind of thing. Big Daddy Beard Gaming Promotions is coming up right now. Let's see what this channel's got going on for us. With 1,240 subscribers or so, we hopefully can push them a little bit closer to the 1,300 that we're thinking about for them. They're a relatively new connection with Superchat, only having been here a couple of times, but I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel. There's obviously a variety of gaming videos here, particularly live streams with this channel. So I'm looking forward to catching those, and hopefully you'll see me over there when you're supporting this creator as well. Like I said, they've been back with Superchat a couple of times now, so hopefully we'll see more of them as well. Chris's Clever Craft, yeah, forgive me. I know I keep saying I'm going to catch up with your channel. It's easier for me to do that after the weekend, but I will make a point to get that done. And then as well, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I will appreciate it greatly. And let us think about spinning one more time. I did say we're going to move very quickly now. Buzzy Entertainment Media, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. We got Cooking with Jojo Harris here right now. I'm just putting the link in here right now so I can pin it. Everybody can get to it quickly. We will go over and raid the music channel after, so everybody can continue connecting over there. It's a virtual 24-hour live stream. It resets twice a day, but other than that, for about 10 minutes each time, it's basically 24 hours. You're able to go over there, connect the way we do here. There's link drops over there as well, and some fun to have in the chat. There's almost always somebody over there. More and more creators are coming in to help us every day. So again, Arizona Insider has 997 right now. I'm hoping we can push them right to the 1,000. They have been a friend of Superchat for a long time. They've been with us almost right from the beginning of Superchat a year ago, so we only need a couple of more subscribers for them at 998. We'd love to get them to that 1,000. I think we can do it today. Cooking with Miss Brown has got 1,710 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. Like I said, she's got a brand new video, this one right here. I haven't seen it yet, but apparently I've got a clip in there that I made for her. We're talking about the generosity of Miss Brown in that video. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her and checking that out. It should be shared on our front page. I do all of our sharing on our community tab in advance, because you can schedule your posts over there. I'll be happy to show everybody that sometime if everybody wants to see it as well. Roy and Becky's Travels, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Let me get you right onto the wheel. And for anybody that's ready, you can head over to that link that I pinned to the chat. That's where we're going to go afterwards. I'll be over there after, but I will let this live stream run for another few minutes so that we can all clean up our connections here. Everybody's free to continue connecting over there, but it's a much more laid back live stream than what we do here, and hopefully more fun, where everybody can just enjoy conversation and chill. And it's a virtual 24-hour live stream over there. Roy and Becky's Travels is a dynamic couple of creators, and I enjoy hanging out in their live stream. So I guess I haven't been there for a little while. I caught you just for a moment on this one 4 days ago, but I know I wasn't there very long. Hopefully I'll catch you again soon. Oh, I'm so sorry, that blue moon. I wondered about that. You know what happens sometimes when I type in my wheel? I accidentally type over another channel, or it accidentally deletes. I'm so sorry. We're going to put that blue moon up next. And thank you for giving me that nudge. If anybody ever notices me make a mistake here on the Tuber Chat live streams, if I delete a channel or miss a member, or miss somebody or anything like that, get the wrong channel, just please let me know. I appreciate that nudge, and we'll look at that blue moon in a second, because I did rip off their chance, and I didn't mean to do that. That Blue Moon's a creator that's been with Tuber Chat from the beginning and always spreads lots of positivity through the chat. Makeup Mom and Son is in the house. I've got an interview with them coming up this Saturday, where we will talk about tips and tricks for your channels and your videos right after Tuber Chat on Saturday. So Makeup Mom and Son happens to be a gold member here. We've seen their link dropped every 30 minutes or so, as well as they are a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Oh, that's okay. That Blue Moon, I didn't even notice that you spammed it all, so that's all right. You've been here long enough anyway to know the difference in spam or getting my attention, so I appreciate that. And there it is. Arizona Insider officially has 1,000 subscribers. So thank you everybody for supporting this creator. Now, if anybody hasn't already connected to Arizona Insider, I hope you will, because we want to keep that 1,000 locked in. We don't want them slipping below in the next couple of days. And while we're talking about Roy and Becky's Travels, sorry, I was going to put that blue moon up next. We know that Roy and Becky's Travels is fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. That blue moon is coming up right now, and I already spun the wheel, so Makeup Mom and Son we're going to look at next. And my pleasure, Arizona Insider. Now, hopefully you keep working at it. Hopefully that sticks. I'm going to be finishing this live stream in a matter of moments, as a matter of fact. But that Blue Moon has been with Tuber Chat almost from the beginning. They're an extremely generous creator. They actually did a shout-out video specifically for us many months ago, and that video can be found on our front page, and it speaks volumes about the character of the creator behind this channel to show that kind of generosity. Now, I know they're willing to swap playlists with creators as well, and they are at 453 subscribers right now. Hopefully we'll push them towards the 500 that they're thinking about. Sally Efemina, good to see you coming in. Thank you so much. And forgive me, I'm going to start moving quickly here. That Blue Moon always spreads lots of positivity through the chat. It is an unbelievable pleasure having them with us. I really do appreciate that. You know, it is very possible for individual creators to change the dynamic of the chat that goes on here in Tuber Chat, and you know, that Blue Moon and the positivity that you share is absolutely appreciated for that reason. So you'll see right here on Makeup Mom and Son, we have an interview next Saturday, so we will raid that after Saturday's Tuber Chat episode. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Michelle. She's got live streams as well as videos, and she's such an unbelievably supportive creator that what you'll find in her live streams is a lot of that support coming back. This is what I talk about when you have these creators who believe wholeheartedly in giving much more than they expect to receive. She's out supporting creators like crazy, and for that reason, when she did her first live stream less than a month ago, she was rated 3 times, and the live stream went on for over 4 hours. So again, that speaks volumes about the character of the creator behind the channel, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. She's got 545 subscribers right now. We'd love to push her a little bit closer to that 500. We're going to look at Vibes with the Thompson family now, which I did not spell correctly, but that's okay. And with 682 subscribers for them, hopefully we'll push them a little bit farther. Now, this is another creator who's out supporting others every single day. I run into them constantly, but then as well, they've been over helping us. They come into Superchat almost every single day now, as well as they have been supporting us on our music channel to help get that going, grinding out the watch hours and hanging out and engaging conversation, which I really do appreciate. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them, and they are loyal and dedicated supporters, to say the least. And again, for Arizona Insider, I'm happy that everybody's congratulating them for their 1,000 subscribers, and I'm hoping if anybody hasn't already subscribed to that channel, I hope you will right now. Chip from Arizona Insider has been with Superchat for a year now, and I'm hoping that everybody will connect with them so that we can keep them above the 1,000 subscribers, right? If YouTube decides to play games with them over the next day or two. And for Arizona Insider, I hope you'll keep working at it. Again, the next channel that we're going to go to after Superchat today is our copyright-free music channel. There's a 24-hour live stream that runs over there where you're able to connect the same way as you do here in Superchat. There's almost always somebody in there. And then as well, there are link drops over there. You can drop your link every 15 minutes, and the instructions for those are in the video description over there. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. And then 87 you have right now. And then hopefully, yeah, hopefully we'll get you to 90, and you'll stay there if you get there. But again, if you focus on supporting other creators more so than thinking about the numbers that you're approaching, I promise there will be a day on top of your organic growth as well, where the support that comes in is so overwhelming that it is difficult to start keeping up, right? Between creators that you'll know from the beginning to ones that will be new every single day or every single week for you. Cooking with Jojo Harris is another creator that's back with us regularly. This is a fairly new connection for Superchat, only coming in a few weeks ago, but hopefully I'll get to know this channel a little bit better over a period of time, and they have got obviously some delicious looking content on their channel. I love seeing these cooking channels and recipes. We all have to eat. We could all do that a little bit better and a little bit healthier, I'm sure. So I'm glad when we have channels coming through that can show us different ways of getting some stuff together like this. Let's spin just for fun, and we'll get Sally Efemina up here. The other thing too is, as you're talking in the chat, other creators are watching everything that you're saying. So when you're focused on your goals or your channel, the channels that have been here with Superchat, especially for the longest amount of time, are watching, and they're understanding very well where your focus is. When they find channels that are showing generosity the way that I talk about, they might find their speed a little bit better by getting more support, because everybody wants to worry about their channel, right? So when people see somebody generous in the chat focused on supporting others, they will want to connect with those people. Rochelle Vanterpool, I haven't had your channel up yet, but I've got it on the wheel right now. We will spin in a second. Westjack's Arcade, good to see you in the house. We do have some gaming channels that come through Superchat. We have channels of all different genres, to be honest with you. But it's great to have you here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I really will appreciate that. Thank you, Inga S. And thumbs up really do help the stream. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up. Sally Femina is a fairly new connection for Tuber Chat, so I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel better myself. Hopefully you will be too. And with 276 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit closer to the 300 we know that they're thinking about. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. We're going to look at Rochelle Vanderpool. We're just spinning for fun. And thank you, WestJack's Arcade, for the like. I will get Rochelle up here. Rochelle Vanderpool is a fairly new connection for Tuber Chat, so I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel as well. Hopefully you will also. With 129 subscribers, we can probably push them a little bit closer to the 200 that they're thinking about, maybe even get them over 130 right now. And WestJack's Arcade, we're going to look at your channel and see what you've got going on for us next as well. We'll spin the wheel just for fun for you. It usually takes a long time to get onto the wheel these days, but I try to give as many creators the chance to get on there as possible. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay. I've dropped the link again for the raid if everybody wants to go over to the music channel when you're ready. I've also pinned that link so you can find it easily, and I'll drop it one more time when we're finished. And you can continue connecting over there the same way that we do here. We also do link drops on that channel. I know everybody likes that, and it will help you connect with people a little bit easier. And there's almost always somebody over there, so hopefully you'll enjoy it. It's a 24-hour live stream virtually that has all copyright-free music and no vocals, so it's the kind of thing you can run in the background while you're live streaming, and all the individual songs are available for use in your videos, and they're available on all platforms, including iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, and everywhere else. Rochelle Vanderpool, again, hopefully will push you a little bit closer to the 200 you're thinking about, and this new connection that we have in the chat we're going to get to know right now is WestJack's Arcade. Let's see what they got going on. Derek's Journey just slipped in here. We will look at them too. Derek's Journey will be the last channel that we look at for today. So WestJack's Arcade, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is go through your videos and I'll take one of your latest ones. I always look for something over 10 minutes. I'm going to try to, here, I'll take this 12-minute one, Marvel's Adventures game. And I've added that into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up. I'll subscribe and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. Hopefully that will make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. We spun the wheel just for fun. We're going to get Derek's Journey up here right now. And we have been missing Jeremy's Arc vlog, so I will put that channel up before we go. Derek's Journey has 863 subscribers. This is a generous creator who's been back with Tuber Chat again and again. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them, and you might find yourself motivated by the workout videos that they've got to share with us. And forgive me for moving on so quickly. I'm going to drop the link one more time. We're going to look at one more channel, and then we're going to have to wrap it up for today. And Jeremy's Arc vlogs usually comes through quickly, so we haven't had a chance to look at this channel lately. But with 1,980 subscribers, hopefully we can push this channel a little bit closer and get them almost to the 2,000 that they're thinking about. And they're here with us regularly in Tuber Chat, and if everybody wants to hit that link that I dropped in the chat, we'll go over and raid the music channel. This is something that runs almost 24 hours and has copyright-free music. The songs are available on the channel as well that you can use in your videos, and you will be able to connect with people over there almost anytime you want. There's almost always people in the music stream. It's virtually 24 hours. It resets twice a day, but other than that, it's rolling. There's already a few people over there, so thank you everybody for rating that. And thank you for the time you've spent here in Tuber Chat. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend here. And we will be back again for a very big weekend next weekend with 2 interviews and another premiere from Michael's Adventures that we'll see hopefully on Friday. So thank you everybody again for the time that you spent, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.